Greetings, beautiful one. Sonia from the Treasures You podcast. The journey. Yes, beautiful ones. Did you know that you are on a journey? And during this journey, what is required of us all is to focus. Let us focus on us. Okay? Yes. So I made a video yesterday, just sharing as always that we are on a journey, and the irony in all of us is that the journey consists of us judging, us criticizing, us not realizing that all of that judging and criticizing, we're doing it to ourselves because we are mirrors, dear ones. Yes, we are mirrors of one another. Now, I have been sharing that throughout the years. And even myself, dear ones, knowing that I am a mirror because of this journey, we forget. And what helps us, this is the irony in all of it, is when another person comes into your presence and they show you something and you see it within them. That is when you key in, and then that's when we judge, right? We criticize, or let's take it on a lighter note. We look up to them, right? They inspire you. Yes. So it can go both ways, dear ones. But as I said, the irony in all of this is that every person that comes into our lives is showing you you. And most of us do not want to see it. Most of us right now, as I'm saying this, is not agreeing with me, which is okay, because that means that you're not aligning to what I'm saying, and that's okay, because I will definitely share with you that you should not believe everything that I am saying. Yeah, that goes for everything in life. That means your church that you probably been going to for 30, 40 years, you have to heart discern everything and everything a person is saying to you. Yeah, we all have to. Yes, we do. So what I'm saying, you are supposed to heart discern it. Yeah, just like me, just like everybody. I'm expressing my truth. And if you align to it, then you align. If you don't, then you let it go. Yeah, you don't resonate with that. That's how it works. And there's no right or wrong. It's awareness. Yeah, this is what I have been finding out on my life journey, dear ones. Rediscovering is about awareness. Everything is about awareness. Because, as I said, we're mirrors of one another. So, this is the journey. We all signed up for this journey. Oh my God, all these birds. um, and the irony, as I just said, is that everything is us. So when you get bent out of shape from a friend or whatever, a co-worker, it could be anything. You're getting bent out of shape toward yourself. Yeah, yeah. So just think about that for a second. Really key into what I am saying, dear ones, because you would not be listening to this video. All of my videos are meant for you to align to your truth. So, as I said, if you don't resonate with what I'm saying, it's okay. That means you're not on that vibration, because everything, dear ones, is a vibration. You are a vibrational signature. You are vibrating out a signature essence. I am, you are, everyone is. This is how we find one another. This is how we communicate. This is how we uplift one another, is by our frequency. So if you have a lot of doubt and a lot of that, those energies that say, I don't believe in myself, I don't trust in myself, like insecurity and shame and all of those energies that keep you in that loop. And it really is a loop. You just keep looping. Yeah. And then one day something clicks. And usually when it clicks, it's because you're in the presence of another person that may shine some light and help you see what you could not see. Yeah, this is what happens. We miss a lot of things, but then we get the opportunity to see it through others. This is why it is important to have people in our lives, because we grow through our experiences. Yes, beautiful ones. So just know that you, me, and every single person are reflections of one another. We are here really uplifting one another, but we didn't know that. No, we did not know what I am saying. Now, on a soul level, we all know this, but in our human persona, okay? Now, I have talked about, I believe, on the first I had a podcast and I was talking about characters. Because, yes, we all, dear ones, are playing characters on the stage of life. As a matter of fact, we are supposed to be playing characters. So you continue to play these characters until you get to the main character, which is the true, authentic you. But during the course of our journeys, we don't know who the true, authentic you is unless you start reaching within, right? Searching within, doing the inner work. Because the inner work, dear ones, is the essence in which we are, that keeps us existing, that gives us hope, that helps you eat, that helps you walk and talk, that helps you agree, that helps you disagree. It is that essence that I am speaking about, and I have been speaking about from day one. Yes, beautiful ones. And you are beautiful because you are the beauty of life itself. So we can no longer, in this year that's ending, 2025 is ending, and it has been a year of massive transformation. Yes, beautiful ones, we are leveling up. We are seeing ourselves. We are learning more and more that we are more than a physical body, a physical vessel, a vehicle. Yes, the body is a vehicle, dear ones, because it carries us to different locations. This is how we travel. Okay, we travel in our body because what? Our true essence doesn't have a body. Okay, so remember that as well. Now, because I said the irony in all of this, and I also said the brilliance in all of this, is because we are reflections, we are mirrors of one another, but we are also mirrors and reflections of the universe. Because what? We are the universe. Okay? So if you got a pen or a paper, I've been sharing this though throughout a lot of my videos that we are the universe. So what does that mean to you that we are the universe? What does that say to you? If you are the universe and you didn't know you were the universe, and you started to spiral into this human persona of pain, of victimhood, right? Of confusion, of many expressions that are illusions. Yes, write that down. Illusions. Yes, we create so many illusions in our lives that when the truth is spoken to us, it's like you can't believe that truth because you've been spiraling most of your life in an illusionary reality. Yeah, I know I have. I've been in both worlds. I've been like, I would see and then I would turn around and go back into the illusion. Yeah, because I didn't have the courage to continue moving forward. Okay, and I didn't know I didn't have the courage then. But yeah, I would do this dance. I would step this way, then I would go back, then step this way, then go back. I would do this like my entire life. And then, of course, sometimes I would, go a little further. But yeah, dear ones, oh my gosh, everything in this whole journey is us. There's nothing to fear as well. Everything and every person you see is showing you you. Yeah. And as I said, you may not totally agree with what I am saying, and that is okay. It really is, because it's all about vibration. So if you are vibrating and aligning to what I am saying, then okay. But if you're not, that's okay as well. Because eventually, when your soul is ready, when your mind is ready, when your emotions, because this is how it works, dear ones, all of that has to come into alignment for you to feel safe, for you to understand, and for you to understand that, yes, okay, yeah, I kind of understand what Sonya's saying. I do catch what she's saying. And then our mind goes into, well, why do we have all these killings in the world? Well, why do we have poverty? Why do we have all this government stuff? Because guess what? I'm going to share this with you. And I hope you sit down when I say this. Because guess what? We created it. Okay? Did you catch what I just said? We created it. Yeah. We don't want to hear that part. But yeah, we did. Because we encompass every expression in the world. So when I say we, I'm speaking of the collective we, not the individual you, the collective we, because we are one giant encompassing heart, okay, that beats for the whole. We are this quantum field where all information comes from, right? We are it. So that's what I'm speaking about. We are collectively all things. And when I say all things, I mean those parts that we don't want to see. That's the parts of us that are in the illusion. That's the parts of us that fear. Yeah. And there's many faces, many masks of fear, dear ones. But guess what? This is the brilliance in all of that. No matter what part of fear you're in. Fear can work two ways. It can propel you to move through that fear and to get to your true self, or you can continue looping, which a lot of us do. Yeah, you're looking at number one offender. I know I have looped. That's how I have learned, though. Okay? Yeah, you can continue to loop and loop and loop back. Just keep doing it and thinking that you're going to get a different response, but you don't, because you're not doing anything different to make that response different. As I said, it can work two ways, and there's no right or wrong to it. It's awareness. It's you being aware that, okay, man, I've been looping, I've been continuing to do this same thing. I've been complaining for 10 years about the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's just an example. I've been doing this for 20 years. What's going on? What's happening? Well, if you change your perception, if you take a different route, if you move forward on whatever it is that you are looping in, then maybe you can push forward to something new and exciting. Yeah, this happens to us. Yeah, it does. So when we can acknowledge that all of these things, that is us, like everything is us, that we have created all of this, we create the weather. Yes, we do. Now, of course, there are parts of our collective that know all about this and have been creating types of weather in our realities because they know what's going on. But it's sad to know that the majority of us, the collective, doesn't know what's going on. So it's like you're just blindly moving through life, not knowing what's happening. But I'm here to share with you that we are mirrors of one another, reflections of one another. And when you can key into that, then we can understand, as I have on the prompter, about focus. Yes, that's the main thing. We are keying into ourselves, meaning to focus on the things that we love and not to be distracted by all these things that we created. Now, remember, we created this collectively, not individually, collectively. So because we have created contrast, polarity, all of this stuff that we see, we created it because guess what, dear ones? Ultimately, this life journey, as I have been sharing as well, it is a gift. It's a gift to be in this body so we can experience this life. That's a gift. But if you don't know it's a gift, right? If you don't know that we are mirrors and reflections of one another, we are mirrors and reflections of the universe. If you don't know that, then guess what? You may have a difficult time. It's because your awareness is not high enough. And let me rephrase that. Your awareness is not open. There we go. I'm correcting myself because I like to choose my words carefully. When you're open, you're able to see the grand picture. But when you're not open, you have a limited perspective of yourself and of the world. And this is what causes the looping. This is what causes us to continue spiraling into the abyss of limit perspectives, limit awareness. Yeah. But guess what, dear ones? It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the journey. So here in this video, the journey. We're all on a journey. For those who did not know that we were on a journey, yes, you are. It's the journey of life. Life is the stage. You are in the spotlight. And Earth is a school as well, where we get to learn, we get to grow, we get to expand, we get to be open. All of this is us. Because you have to realize, because we encompass the whole, dear ones, I like to describe it as a scale. So there's a scale, and on this scale, there are parts of us, that is the collective, that spirals into the illusion. Excuse me. So the illusion is everything that isn't real, which is everything minus love, everything minus harmony. Yes, all of those things are the illusion that we create. And then eventually we see the light in whatever we were going through, because that light opens us up. Yeah, we have to be open. And we are. We're learning so much. So, dear ones, being focused. Let's key in on that right now. Being focused. Write that down. Jot that down. If you got a notebook, if you got your Android, your iPhone, whatever device, a notebook, a pen, anything, jot some of this down, because let me tell you, it's important, because this is about us. Yeah, this is about us, dear ones, learning about our multi-perceptional selves that is infinite. So we are learning to focus on the things that we love. But before we get into that, for those who still have a busy mind, and I know about that because I definitely had one. So I'm acknowledging and putting that out there for people who have really busy minds and it's hard for you to focus. I'm here to tell you, you will get there. Most certainly. You will definitely get there. Just right now, as you jot down things to remember, whatever comes to your mind now, you can jot everything down that's coming to your mind. Yeah, jot it down, because that's going to let you know what you're focused on. And then when you jot these things down, right, you'll see, okay, maybe you wrote something down that said you're focused about, I'm trying to think of one, that you got to go to the grocery store. Okay. So is that really important at the moment? That's something to focus on right now. You see what I'm saying? You're focused on, you have to pay this bill in 30 days. Yeah, write everything that comes to your mind. And then you go through that list. Yeah. You go through the list and you put checks by what is really important. And then cross out what is not really important. Because whatever is not important, it's taking up space in your mind. And we're trying to clear the space in your mind so you can focus on what is really important to you. Okay? So for those who have a busy mind, Just take it one day at a time. Okay? It doesn't mean like, oh, you're supposed to get it in one day, especially if your whole entire life you've been spiraling. Your whole entire life you've had a busy mind. So think about it. You're not just instantly going to not have a busy mind unless it's meant for you to instantly not have a busy mind. Yeah, anything's possible. I'm not going to say it's not possible. I'm not going to say that for sure. Anything is possible. So some people may instantly be focused. Yeah, some people may instantly find that focus and get rid of that busy mind. So key into that. Yeah, key into that and focus next on like breathe. This is what I like to do. Take a moment to inhale through your nose and then exhale out through your mouth. Because what we're actually doing is we are slowing down our heartbeat, right? And we are bringing in a balance in our energy bodies because that is what we truly are, dear ones. You have a mental body, you have an emotional body, you have a spirit body, you have an astral body, you have a causal body, you have a physical body, you have an etheric body. Okay, so all these bodies, these are energetic bodies that come together in this physical body and make you who you are. Yeah. So when we breathe in, we're bringing all of those bodies into union. We're bringing a balance because when we do that, we feel safe, we feel secure, we're not anxious, we're not trying to rush, we're not trying to, make things happen. We're just being present and breathing. Yeah, this is one of the major important practices that I most certainly believe that every person needs to add to their life. Yeah, because it helps to bring in clarity and harmony. Because we are harmony and we are clarity. You do this because we have so much stuff going on in the world. Yeah, we do. So when you do that, it helps you to make better decisions. It helps you to just overall have a state of well-being. And it helps to improve your focus. You can focus on what is really important in your life. Yes. So this is what the journey is about, dear ones. It's about us remembering who we are, knowing that we are reflections, we are mirrors of one another, mirrors of the universe. The universe lives within us, all right? And we are the encompassing heart that loves for everyone because we are everyone. Yes, we are every person, every persona, but we have to focus in because our uniqueness is our greatness. Remember that as well. So when you key into your heart, dear ones, and you focus, you start focusing on the things that you love, then things will become clear. Yeah, things will become clear because we're on a journey. We're on a stage of life, attempting and striving to be our true, authentic selves. Yeah, and we're doing it. We just have to have the patience. We have to trust. Yes, trust in you. You wouldn't be here, dear ones. You would not be here. I'm just here to tell you that. So trust in your power, that inner power. And before I end this video, the inner power I'm here to share with you is our divine feminine. That's the inner power. Yeah. My nose is running. Yeah. And I just did a divine feminine power transmission to help unite and wake up that part of ourselves because of us living such busy lifestyles. We forget our divine feminine, the true essence that makes everything come together. Okay? Because our body, the outer shell, the doing, the action part is our divine masculine that keeps us safe. It's our body, it's our skin. It's when we take these steps to accomplish things. So the inner essence is that divine feminine that is within every man, every woman, and every child. It's a part of us. Yeah. But see, a lot of us are not aware of that part of us. And that's the issue because we're not aware. We don't know. But I'm bringing awareness in this video, and I have been bringing awareness in many other videos. And I will place a link for I said a divine feminine transmission just to reunite. It's your awakening of those parts of you that are asleep. This is what it's all about. It's all about us being aware. Yes. Yes. So I'm going to place a link for that if you feel like you want to explore your divine feminine that is nurturing, that is receptive, that is intuitive, that is always guiding us, that is right here with us right now, watching every movement, helping you to move forward on this journey. Let me put this video that I made too. Let me see. Yeah. Look at this video as well. This video is helping to connect with our divine feminine. Okay? It's the subtleties, it's the stillness, it's having patience. Yes, it's trusting and knowing that you're safe. Yeah, and you're okay. It's trusting and knowing that all is well. Yes, that's what it is. So I'm here to share with you that all is well and all is always well. Yeah, it is. So, so I will place some links to help anyone that wants to awaken up their divine feminine that is in everybody. It helps you to be receptive. It helps you to feel safe and secure and not to be fearful. Okay? That's what it's all about, dear ones. So, dear ones, I am going to end this video. I hope you found some insight into this video, knowing that we are the mirrors of one another. We are the mirrors of the universe because we are the universe. We are all of the elements. And when we can key into that, that helps us to take steps in our lives that's going to serve us and it's going to serve the entire world, because we are one encompassing heart that beats for everyone. Yes, beautiful ones, we are it. All right, beautiful ones. Sonia from the Treasure Is You podcast, wishing you much love, much light, and know your power. Know that your power is the presence that lights up the world. And also remember as well that the treasure is you. Very beautiful ones. Take care.